Let's talk about changing the detergent concentrations on your Champion door style dish machine that's been equipped with the optional detergent rinse aid pump kit. Now, this is a question that comes in from time to time because we preset this at the factory that's perfectly set up for your middle of the road, most common detergents out there. But sometimes people may want to use more of a weaker solution or a different solution, sometimes a really hot solution as we sometimes call it, so a stronger detergent. So you can always call into the Champion service department at 800-858-4477 and they'll talk to you about changing up these concentrations. And what they're going to have you do is hit that little wrench down at the bottom, and then we're going to go in and hit this detergent button. And when we do, we've got a couple of different options right here. So we can change up the cycle times, and then they'll maybe have you go in then and adjust for that initial dosing, and they'll tell you to press on these numbers and we can change some of the values there if we need to. So, and then how much it primes. So we're going to go back and talk about the concentration. Now this is password protected. They will be able to give you a password if for some reason you need it. It is 7777. So you hit those, put that in there, and then it'll get you into this because that is password protected. So it has your set point and your concentration levels. It's showing me my tank temperature right there. So if it's a chemical provider, maybe they need to be able to get in there. They'll want to know this information. And again, talking to the Champion service team, we can help you navigate that and change these settings. So that was the concentration for your detergent. Now let's get in for your rinse aid. And this just talks about some of the cycles and how much it doses every time it goes into final rinse. And again, we have a little more information down there, maybe your chemical provider needs. So we also on here have our detergent prime and our rinse aid prime. And that'll come in very handy. Let's say you ran out and you've exhausted everything that was in that gallon of detergent or that gallon of rinse aid, and you need to prime. So we go ahead and remove the empty bottle. We've got a brand new bottle, but we need to make sure that that snakes through that, through all of those lines and gets back to the machine. So what you'll do is open up the door and we'll look down inside the tank, and basically you'll look at that little tube that runs into the machine and we can hit detergent prime. And if you listen, it's overriding those peristaltic pumps that pump that product from that bottle all the way into the machine, and we can watch that product get snaked through those tubes. Same thing with the rinse aid, we can prime that. So keep that in mind for when something runs out. Other than that, that's how to handle all that part of the option on this machine when you have that optional detergent rinse aid pump kit installed. And again, if you have any questions whatsoever about concentration levels and am I using enough, am I using too much or too little, give us a call, Champion Service Department, 1-800-858-4477.